Hello, hello. Today I'm playing the TAM 2 IP. It's cargo port, and I'm full sending it down the highway. This is something you only want to try with a fast tank, and preferably something that has a good reload. Once you reach this overpass, you are gaming. From here, I have side shots on the approach to B, I can peek anyone playing near the highway, and I can shoot at enemies leaving the spawn. Suboptimal shot. At this point, I'm paranoid that the 1A5 is lined up as hull debris in my corner, so I'm backing off to check the other side. Spot this AMX. Now I notice my team dying near B, so I'm looking there. Okay, this IKB isn't aiming at me. The T-72 blocks my shot on the 1A5. Backing up again, catch this XM803. The TAM is amazing at playing this position. It's incredibly nimble. Highway side seems clear. I was thinking of driving behind the Starship, but a teammate gets him. Here I see the T-72 advancing. I needed to aim a little bit higher or lower there. This T-72 thinks he can push me on reload. Again, I notice enemies near B, so I'm looking. I overextend here. I shouldn't have driven this far back. So when you have 2,450 SP, it's actually fine to die. You'll always receive about 50 SP when someone kills you. I accidentally turned off my engine, and it wouldn't turn on again. I don't have time for this, man. I have SL to grind. Next up, I'm playing on single cap Rhine. I don't want to be too aggressive initially, because their team is going to be compressed into a smaller area. It's likely I'd run into 2 or 3 enemies at once. I'm chilling, letting the game unfold a bit, and culling the paid actors. I see this Vickers 11 with my drone, so I drop Artie where I think he's going to stop. My team is pushed up on the left, so I can move forward now without having to worry about looking there at all. I hear multiple tanks here. The T-55 just fired, and I know I out-reload him. Okay, now I want to go clean the western side of the map. Catch this Bradley. So this is ideal. I'm coming at these enemies from their side of the map, and they're also going to be preoccupied with fighting my teammates. Unfortunately, there are only these 2 tanks left to clean up here. Now there's a chopper coming. And there's nothing left to do here but push the spawn. Swerve to dodge that RC. And I can just easily MG the gunner out of the 163. I feel like that ZSU was supposed to explode there. Classic TAM moment, died already. It was a nice, fast nuke. When your team is competent and pushing, these games just play themselves. Next up, Ardennes. I immobilized the WMA, and that thing is very vulnerable to artillery. I remember regretting playing this position. I was planning to rush the enemy side of B, but I get stuck here. I should have rushed the main road in town. At this point, I was ready to push past B, but this T-72 shows up behind me. And then I hear another tank. I messed up here and got stuck on the super. At this point, it's looking bad. My team has lost a lot of map control. When you respawn, you should be looking at the minimap to assess where you need to be going. In this case, I have some teammates on my left, so I'm not worried about getting spawn killed from that direction. I know there's a T-72B in front of me, there's probably additional enemies on B, and as I'm driving up, this Bradley takes out 3 of my teammates, so I know to look for him. Right here is a good defensive position where I can thin out the enemy numbers by picking off anyone that overextends. I don't want to push up and finish this T-72, he has too many allies close by covering him. Couple of bad shots there. It seems like we cleared out all the enemies and my team is back on B, so I'm moving up. I'm close to a nuke. I don't want to be too careless, so I'm just chilling here for now. pretty close. This tank has some protection against autocannons frontally, but you have to be very careful about presenting your side. Okay, all my teammates overextended and died, and we're losing B, so I'm rotating back. I just managed to make out this XM803's engine. I'm driving behind this Patton, but he knows. I'm just gonna go cap. I managed to catch him here. A Patton is such an unbelievably clunky tank compared to a TAM. Gun handling, steering, acceleration, everything is worse. Listening for enemies. Sounds like a Bradley is coming behind me. That's the last of the enemy team. I like to continue fighting if I don't need the nuke. You probably earn more silver lions this way. Decent match. I think I got about 350 KSL for this. Premium account, no booster. It would have been difficult to win without my squad mate. Next I'm playing on Hürtgen Forest. I'm rushing straight to the low ground and then driving up to the middle of the map. From this position, you can cover B fairly well. Initially, I'm looking for anyone pushing the caps in the town. A few tanks made it across to A. Using my drone, I can see that they're not currently in a position to threaten me. I spot this Chinese tank crossing. Now there's a guy capping B. It seems like I've run out of targets here. I could go into town, or drive up the hill to A, but I'm close to a nuke, and the safest way to secure that is to push the low ground. WZ is pushing, so I load Hesh. And I'm out of ammo. So I reverse to B to get some more. Luckily that's an M41D. That vehicle has a terrible dart. The composite on this tank will randomly make darts disappear. The TAM 2 IP is crazy strong, and the matchmaker at 9.0 is very forgiving. If I had to grind the German tech tree, this is the tank I would use to do it.